All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning back in. Today, we have a special product we are reviewing for the Ranger. We are going to be testing, installing the Mockins 2-in-1 truck bed extender. So, stay tuned. So a special shout out to Mockins for agreeing to sponsor this video. They went ahead and sent me this product to review on my 2019 Ranger. Fishing has been one of the hobbies I've been really getting into, and I'm really excited to take that hobby to the next level. Today we are going to purchase our first fishing kayak at Bass Pro Shops. We're picking up the Ascend 12T. There's going to be content regarding that later on, but we need to be able to transport the kayak. So my truck has a 5-foot bed. It is not the longest. The kayak itself is about 12 feet long. And in order to transport the kayak without a roof or bed rack, this is the cheapest option. There are products that you can get for cheaper other than Mockins, like the Harbor Freight truck bed extender, but this gave me the feeling it had much higher quality to it. And today we are going to test and review every little detail about Mockins product. We'll let you know if it's a good product for you truck owners. Anyone that has a 2-inch hitch receiver could theoretically mount this onto their truck. We're gonna go ahead and get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right.
Start it up.
Mockins sends you a flag, so when you're transporting anything that's protruding out of your truck bed about more than 6 feet or something, you're supposed to be putting an indicator flag so that folks that are driving behind you are a little bit more aware so they don't tailgate you. 5-piece operation. The reason I chose this, you can actually mount this horizontally or vertically. If you plan on wanting to utilize your truck bed, the kayak is going to take most of that space up, and then your tailgate's going to be down, so rendering the storage capacity kind of useless. But they have an option and configuration here where if you can mount it vertically, and if you have a bed rack, you can actually store the kayak above and on top of your bed rack rails. So that will give you the ability to actually utilize more storage in your truck bed, which is kind of awesome. That's kind of the reason I got this one. It's kind of future-proofing the product so I can still lug my kayak and utilize all the gear that I end up getting. We're gonna go ahead and get installing here. So these are the pieces that secure parts. So, now the kayak can rest here, and then if I need to lower this, I can, because obviously the kayak needs to probably sit like right here, but you can adjust. And now we're going to go ahead and install the hitch stabilizer. So my worry was that this was going to be a little bit wobbly. As you can see, it's kind of like moving a little bit, but it comes with a hitch stabilizer. So as close as I can get to the hitch, I guess, is how I'll install this. Really all you'll need is a little wrench. Alright. Locking nut. All right, I think we're ready to pick up the kayak. All right, everybody, got the 12T ready to load up. Just gotta get the Mockins truck bed extender set up and we'll be good to go. Bass Pro, a lot of good deals. Save a lot of money. Okay, ready to go. I'm moving. Got all my pins in. Finger in. Safeties. Everything's good to go. Seats tied down. I'm just gonna close this cover. Alright, we're gonna test drive it. Get going. Whew. Alright, y'all. We are on the road. Not sure if you can see that, but the red flag is the only indication that my kayak is still there. So far so good. We've been driving for about 15 minutes. You really got to be a defensive driver when your bed is extended, you know, another six feet, right? Just staying in the right lane, making sure I don't run any yellows, taking my turns slow. I've got it ratchet strapped. You really don't want to ratchet your kayak too hard. The Mockins extender is really holding up. The material really feels quality, and I am positive that, you know, we're gonna make it home and it's gonna be all good. So we're gonna do some more tests when we get back. It's gonna be good. I'll show what else you could haul with this truck bed extender. Honestly, super satisfied with how easy it is to hook up and take apart if you need to just throw it in the bed before you go to a location to install it. Super easy. So far with the OEM materials, everything is pretty good. All right, y'all. So the Mockins 2-in-1 truck bed extender has made it on its 2-hour journey to Huntsville, Texas. We are here on my birthday lake trip, and we've got the kayak on the truck, and it's made it on its 2-hour journey to Huntsville. The max speed we were going was around 75, 80, and it handled it like a champ. So we're gonna go over our final thoughts and conclusions on this truck bed extender. Guys, overall, it is a great product for the money, and if you are just trying to haul some extended pieces of lumber or even just your kayak, it's a perfect and budget solution for those who have a 2-inch truck receiver. I definitely recommend getting it, guys. Check out Mockins, the 2-in-1 truck bed extender. It really sold me with how you can modify it to not only load things horizontally through your truck bed, but also utilizing a roof rack and being able to make it vertical storage as well. So guys, check out Mockins. They're a great company. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring the video again. We're gonna discuss some of the pros and cons of the truck bed extender. One pro is that it's very budget friendly. It costs around 90 bucks. I can link the product in the description below. If you're just trying to haul a kayak, or even just, you're a contractor or you're a DIYer and you're trying to haul long pieces of lumber, wood, this is the perfect solution for you. It won't break the bank, and it's a solid piece of construction, and it does what it needs to do. Sets up really quickly, packs down pretty quickly, and is not that much space to put away when you're not using it. So that is definitely a pro. Another pro is it is a 2-in-1 truck bed extender. And by that, you guys have already seen that we've done this horizontally to fit this 12-foot kayak in a 5-foot bed, but as well as vertically. So again, if you have a roof rack, which we don't unfortunately have, but if you want to utilize your truck bed for longer trips and you don't need more cargo space, then the vertical storage option is awesome. You can store this kayak or whatever you're going to be storing vertically and actually still be able to utilize the truck bed. That is awesome. It'll hang on top of the rack rails and you're good to go. So that's definitely a pro. All right, so one drawback of the truck bed extender, it's not even the fault of Mockins themselves, but it's just the way that these truck bed extenders are built. It's going to be attaching on your hitch, so it actually extends out an additional 6 feet. So that adds an additional layer of risk, right? So not on yourself, not on, the product breaking, but other drivers. So what I've noticed after, hauling the kayak about 3 or 4 times around town and 2 hours today, people will still tailgate regardless of how many indicator stickers or flags you have flying around in the wind. It's just the nature of the beast, so you really have to drive defensively. So that adds one layer of risk, is that if you come to a sudden stop and people behind you aren't paying attention, they run the risk of damaging and, potentially causing harm to themselves or you and your passengers, because you've got something sticking out under the additional 6 feet. So that is just one factor, and that's only for the horizontal storage position. But other than that, it's a solid piece of construction. Once you ratchet strap things down, you make sure things are fit tight, you triple check all your fittings. This thing is not going to go anywhere. The carry capacity is about 350 pounds. I wouldn't push that weight limit. This kayak is about 60 pounds, and with all the gear I've put on top of it, it's probably around 70 to 80 pounds. So again, I have felt comfortable with the construction and how I tie things down and how it's attached to the hitch, but just in general, it's, not the safest thing to be, extending out an additional 6 feet while you're driving down the highway. So I would say that's one drawback of this thing. Overall, guys, I'm really happy with this product and with the function that it serves. Mockins, thank you so much again for sending this over to me so that we could get this kayak out on the water here in Huntsville, Texas. It's a nice product, it's well built, and I definitely recommend folks to purchase this if you're looking into a truck bed extender. Yes, you could get cheaper options, like I said, the Harbor Freight one, but it's not going to come with the vertical posts that really keep your load, and you can actually adjust it out more if your load is wider. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Mockins, thank you so much for sending this out. Guys, if y'all have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And guys, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, no matter where you are, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.